Hello everyone, and welcome to the weekly market outlook. So, everyone who is there, feel free to ask anything. We will share and answer all your questions. Guys, those who are watching me on YouTube, please feel free to use the chat, and those who are also watching me on TradingView, same to you, okay? And I will please you if you guys can give me one quick yes if everything works fine, because I have some technical issues with the streaming. So I would like to see if YouTube is working fine, sound and screen. If it is working, let me know. Type in chat yes or it working or something like that. Give me some sign. And same too on TradingView. Let me confirm that sound and screen is working so we can start with the webinar. Can you please use the chat, guys? Is everything fine? Is it working? So okay, all okay on YouTube. Can I have one? Yes, please, that everything is working on TradingView, please. Someone can just confirm so we can start. Okay, all good. So perfect. TradingView seems working fine, and YouTube as well. So really well. That's what I was wanted for. So let's go with these setups. I will start with the DXY as usually. And for those who are first time here, please click that like button. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel so the others can also see this webinar. What is the purpose of this webinar? That you guys understand how and why market moves and you can learn a lot. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of positive feedback that people are improving their knowledge by watching the webinars. And if you're first time there, feel free to watch the previous recordings, the previous webinars. They are uploaded under the stream tab of my profile on TradingView, and those who are on YouTube, on the channel there are a lot of webinars, and by watching them you can improve your knowledge. You will understand the market behavior much better. And if you have any questions during the webinar, just feel free. Okay, I'm here to share, to help you understand it. So ask what is not clear to you. Okay, so let's go. Let's start with the DXY, what we've been watching. In our academy, in our trading academy, we've been watching to short the dollar from the top. Okay, it gives a nice price action there at the top. It starts pushing lower, give us one more setup, and it's kept pushing lower. Okay, so the wonderful setup was the year USD. Okay, that one was the perfect one. Okay, so we catch it somewhere from there. Okay, some of them also catch it there, and the others catch it there. Okay, so we are having a nice entries, and this is the point to catch as slow as you can enter. Okay, so then you will have the time to manage your trade. Okay, and what we'll be watching there on the DXY in the upcoming week is what we'd like to see is correction and more down. Okay, more down. What I do anticipate there is a big picture on the dollar. Let me show you the daily structure. Daily structure is this one. Okay, so this is what I'm anticipating to push all the way back down to 88. Okay, so 88 is my target, even break this level. Okay, so that's what I'm anticipating. So pushing all the way down, and that can cause the Euro USD to go really strongly to the upside. Okay, so this will be the move that I'm anticipating there on the Euro USD to going totally to the upside if DXY will drop down. Okay, so that would be a nice profit over there. Okay, so you at least have to grow your account for 10%. Okay, 10% will be the minimum what you will catch over there on the Euro USD if DXY will start pushing lower as we are expecting. Okay, and if you are in the trade, great, you're doing really good job. For those who are not yet in, so let's wait for a nice correction, nice and slow sideways correction before entering the market. Okay, so it makes no sense that you would enter it somewhere there. Okay, so that makes no sense because the market at any time soon can extend or create a correction, or it can even go higher. So what does this mean? You will be stopped or out, or you have no time to manage your trade, okay, because you are selling low. So that is really no sense, make no sense in trading. Okay, so sell high and buy low. That's simple, and this is what we are sticking to. So okay, we have a question. Sorry for this, but since there is still correction in crypto, could you just check, update Bitcoin, and then fully go to Forex? Yeah, I can quickly show you the Bitcoin right now. Okay, so no worries. I will talk about Bitcoin now. Bitcoin is still not ready. Okay, so let me just quickly talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, as you can see there, we are still struggling. So what I'm anticipating, do I anticipate a drop? No. Okay, I do not anticipate this, at least not from the spot where it is right now. Okay, so from where it can drop from somewhere there, but I even don't think that it will drop from there. Okay, what I see is to push and struggling, slowly pushing back at those top. Okay, so this is the top that you have to watch, and from there it will drop down aggressively. Okay, this will be the selling, really strong selling power. Okay, if you watch the daily structure, it's not yet completed. Okay, we are still in the making. This is just the half of the correction, and that can easily push all the way back to the 40k. Okay, so around the 40k we will see that Bitcoin will start falling down. Okay, and then we do anticipate that it will fall down back to 20k. Okay, that's our target. But once this momentum will start, then we can see how far and how strong the momentum will be, and based on that we will decide where it will be this reversal point. Okay, but for now we are targeting 20k. 20k for now will be the drop, but first next few weeks we will see the rise back to 40k. Okay, so simple. So I hope, guys, that you have understand. But like I said, be aware of this. Once it will break that trend line, it can still drop down. Okay, so be aware of that movement. This move will not be far. It will just break down and then it will still drag higher. Okay, this sell will not be the big one. Just little and small sell over there. Okay, guys. So this is it for the Bitcoin, and this is the reason why we are not chasing the crypto market until the Bitcoin will not complete this job. The crypto market, it's not, let's say, it's not good for the trading. Okay, so let's stay away from it. There are much better opportunities on the Forex, and Forex is at the moment that one where you will make money. With the crypto, you will currently not make any money. Okay, so rather stick to the Forex. Okay, anyway, you will just apply the same knowledge, the same technique. Okay, so there's no big difference. You will just change the market. Okay, so this is good. If you're having this knowledge what I'm trying to teach you, you can trade whatever market you want. Okay, so you can just switch between the markets and you'll see which one works. You can also trade stocks, commodities, it doesn't matter. Okay, so DXY we know. Okay, I'll delete this small arrow there. We will know where this is heading to if we'll have the correction and the pushing. Okay, something like this can appear over there. Okay, similar correction can appear over there, and then we'll see the strongest push back down. Okay, so this will be the sell for the upcoming week. Okay, so let me just put those together. I don't know why they are mixed. Okay, so let's go Aussie USD. Wonderful. So my traders are in from the bottom. They took that buy on the Aussie USD. And yeah, the move has already started. And for those who are not yet in, what you can do, watch the market during the next few days. Okay, so let's wait for the correction and take this buy. Okay, go for this buy. How far it will go? It will push higher. Okay, so until the DXY will be falling down, you will see that Aussie USD will be rising. Okay, that's so simple. What is your job? What you'll have to do is just wait for the flag and take the trade all the way back at the trend line. Okay, it's all simple. Aussie Yen, so Aussie Yen, same there. Yen will lose across the market, so yen, I can see that Japanese yen will lose its strength across the market, and Aussie will be gaining, and this is what will push the Aussie yen to the upside really nicely. Okay, so what you have to do, guys, just watch for the flags and take your trades. Okay, it can even break out of that huge structure. Okay, so this could be breaking out. Okay, so this could break out if you watch the daily. Okay, the daily, how far it can still push back at the top. Okay, so nice trade is there. It is worth of catch it. Okay, the move could be quite similar like this one over there. Okay, so something like that. It won't be so aggressive, but it won't be so slow. So yeah, if the opportunity is making there, why not to take it? Oh, forgot. Thanks for Bitcoin update. You are welcome. Okay, just ask if there is something not clear to you. Are you still with me, guys? Are you still with me? The trading queue seems so quiet, so people are still there. Give me quick yes that you are still there and alive. Perfect. People are just sitting back and watching. Perfect. So you are there. Can you do something on USD CAD and Euro Yen? Yeah, we will watch. Okay, so yeah, we will watch the USD CAD and Euro Yen. No worries. They are down there a little bit lower. And Euro Yen is there. So what I will be doing, I'm going one by one. Okay, so I will go to all those pairs. We will comment. Okay, we will watch them into details. So so we will know the analysis. And if I will say you not to watch it, then it's not worth of watching it. Don't do it. Okay. Stick to the pairs that I'm showing you. Okay, so great. People are there. People are alive. Just be active, guys. Just be active. Use the chat. We can hear you loud and clear. Perfect. I've been fixing the problem for about 1 hour now, so it's supposed to work everything and sound needs to be clear. How many time frames do you use? Okay, this is a good question. Okay, so how many time frames do you use? That depends on my analysis and how good am I. Okay, so let me just quickly describe. You're probably the new there. So what I'm doing, I'm watching the higher time frames, daily, weekly, and monthly, for the direction of the market. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. And then on lower time frames, I'm watching the patterns, seeing much more details, because as you know that you cannot see all those details on the 4 hour. Okay, and here's also where I predict the corrections, and then I'm watching for the entry points on 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, and 1 minute. Okay, so those are the time frames for my entry, and all of them are the direction. Okay, this is much more clear direction, and this is the big direction. Okay, so this is what I'm doing, but the mostly I'm relying on the 4 hour. Okay, this is really strong and powerful time frame, which basically shows me enough details so I'm able to see the upcoming direction on the 4 hour. And this is what you also have to do. Okay, watch 4 hour only for the analyzing, to see the direction, to predict the correction, and then you'll be watching the lower time frames for your entry point. Okay, it's so easy, but try to stay there on the 4 hour. It's really powerful time frame. Okay, so yeah, the Aussie it will go higher. So watch there for your buy stops. No rush. Okay, guys, you don't need to rush. You just have to watch there if the correction will appear and then take the trade to the upside. Aussie Chief, that could be a little bit confusing one. Could you please tell us some strategy for day trading, please? This is not so simple. This is not so simple as it sounds like, okay? And this is the reason why I'm having the trading course where I teach people how to trade, how to get into the market. This is 6 to 8 weeks training course. Okay, before you will understand, before you will be able to enter the market, to manage your trade, and so on. Okay, so this is not so easy. But what I can give you some tips is follow the flags. Okay, follow the flags on the market. Flags are basically telling you where the market will move in the future. Okay, so try to relay on those flags. They are really powerful, and you may you may go and back test it. Okay, watch it. So Aussie Chief, let's say there's a little bit confusing one, but what you can do, if there to be a really nice and big flag, then yes, you can go for this trade. Okay, it will be a nice trade. But Chief, I think the Chief can gain some strength across the market, and that could be a problem. This could push the market for one more down before pushing higher. Okay, so be aware about this movement. If you want to take Aussie pairs, I do recommend you watching Aussie USD. He's the number one, and then Aussie Yen. Okay, those are really good. Do you think having experience in weekly range bound trading with crypto is enough experience to start trying Forex? That depends on you. Okay, so if you are using the technique that I'm teaching to you, and upgrading it a little bit, you will be able to try Forex. Okay, Forex is so simple. Don't be afraid of the Forex market because it's even simpler than crypto. Okay, so Forex it's the number one market where you can make money. Crypto it's so volatile, and the most of the altcoins they are relying on the Bitcoin movement. So yeah, it could be quite difficult if Bitcoin drops a lot. Okay, but we are currently anticipating that it will drop from 40K to 20K. So there is a big drop which we are anticipating, and that's the reason why we will not be watching the crypto for now. Okay, it makes it's not making sense. Yeah, it's really so. Rather stick with the forex. Okay, with forex you will make more money. It may looks that you will not, but believe me, there is more money, and there is the money for a living. You can make it for a living. Crypto it's much more for the long-term investing. Okay, so once you're having the big capital, so you can put some money there in the crypto and let it run. Okay, so even longer term directions is better for the crypto. Okay, so you are growing your capital, you're growing your account passively with the crypto. Okay, but you are using the same technique, same knowledge as we do on the forex. Okay, so same analysis. So flags in short time frames still work. Yes, flags in short time on the lower time frame works. Depends how experienced you are. Okay, so the lower you go, the better the better and more experience you will need. Why? Because on lower time frame the market moves really fast, and that means you have to think faster. So you cannot think faster if you don't have enough experience. Okay, because your thinking process will take a little bit longer, and that could be late then on lower time frame. Try it. Okay, so open the demo, try lower time frame, and then you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, lower time frame, when you will go all the way down to 1 minute, 5 minutes, the market moves so fast, and your decision needs to be really really in short time period. Okay, so you don't have time for thinking process. Should I open the trade in next few minutes? And then you will be thinking 15 minutes if you will open the trade. And then once you'll open it, then you will again need some time. You will not be able to close it on break even, or you will be thinking, should I close it on break even? Should I close it? Should I move my stop loss on break even, and so on? Okay, so in this time the market can reverse and you can be really quickly stopped out, or you will lose, not lose, you will miss the opportunity for managing your trade. Okay, so that could happen really fast. How closely do you need to watch current events to predict movement? What kind of events do you think about? Fundamentals, or what we are talking about? Fundamentals probably, or I'm not sure at the moment what you're asking. No, we are not using the fundamentals. Okay, so fundamentals and reading the news will take you a lot of time, and there will be a lot of frustrations. And after reading a couple of news, couple of fundamentals, you will be lost. Okay, why? Because once you read the news, you, after all, and after reading 2 to 5 hours of those news, you still don't know the direction of the market. And once the news will be released, you will be too late to use this information in trading, because you know that you have to be in the trade before something happened on the market. And what we are doing, we are in the market before something happened. Why? Because then we have a lot of time to manage our trades. We are safe. We can protect ourselves by putting our trades on break even. Because if you're having the bad entry point, you will be stopped out, or your trade will be stopped out with the break even, and then the trade will go in the direction that you are watching. Okay, this is really bad. So don't try to rely on the news. They are late and they are fake. Okay, so that's it. Rely on the patterns. Patterns will show you the direction of the market, and the news will follow the direction of the pattern. Okay, it's so simple. It's so simple. In these simple steps, market is always following. The news are following the market. So market, it's not guided by the news. Okay, the analysts and the politicians are talking when something has already happened. So you will not be able to use these fundamentals in your daily trading, or even in your trading. You can be frustrated by reading those news. Gotcha. Okay, that's great. So you have understand my explanation. Most of my loss in day trading happened by closing my positions too early. I think hedge trading middle of a channel when the trend is thought consolidating could be a good strategy. Maybe. No, I know what is your problem. Your biggest problem is that you are getting into the market late. Okay, so for example, let me just bring the clear chart of this. So what you're doing, you are, instead of, here's the chart, and instead of entering somewhere there, you are entering there. Okay, so what is your problem and what is the difference? We who already forecasted the move. Okay, so once this is developing, you need to know where is the direction to be able to get into the market before something will appear. Okay, so you need that skill to read this, and then you can prepare. Oh, sorry. You can prepare yourself to get in somewhere there. Okay, so getting it somewhere there with stop loss somewhere there and entry in this range. Okay, so if you are late and if you are not able to read the market direction earlier, then your entry point will be there. So what does this mean? Your stop loss will be there. So now on the picture, we can easily see what is the difference. My risk to reward ratio, it's better than yours. Look at that one. Okay, only stop loss, if you will compare this stop loss to my stop loss. Okay, so my stop loss is smaller, that will result with bigger reward. Okay, bigger reward. And it's not all about the stop loss. Stop loss always needs to be reasonable. The stop losses always needs to be above the impulse generation points. And there's another problem. Your entries is important. Why your entry is important? Because if you will be entering there, first your risk to reward it's bad. Okay, this is first problem which you are facing. Your entry point, bad entry point. See, and third option, what is not good to entering there, you have no time to manage your trade. Okay, so no time to managing your trade. Why? Because market will go a little bit lower and then it will reverse to the upside. So what will happen in this case? My trade will be stopped out on the break even. Okay, so I will lose nothing. But you who are entering quite late, you have no option to manage your trade. You have no time to think about the trade or think about the analysis. Your risk to reward is bad, and look at that one. Okay, it will just go high, and then guess what? You will lose the trade. I will be stopped out with a break even. So here's the really nice example how entry point is important. Okay, your entry point is everything basically there in trading, because with good entry point, all options with managing your trade, risk to reward ratio will open to you, and you will make a lot of money over there. Okay, so hope that this is much more clear now to you guys. It's a good information, yes, of course. It's the toppest information which you need. Okay, so keep that in your mind. This will help you in your trading. Sometimes it's better if you were not ready on the time for the trade, for the setup, skip it, leave it. There are many other options that are all the time there. Okay, so if you miss the Aussie USD trade, don't force to get into the market. Okay, so accept that you wasn't ready on time, you were not focused enough, you missed something, and so on. And that's it. Okay, don't jumping in, move simply to the next setup, to the next currency pair. Okay, and don't feel frustration. Don't also think, yeah, FOMO is the big problem over there. Okay, fear of missing out is the one of the biggest problem that people are facing or having the problems there. Try to avoid this. Okay, there is always opportunity. Okay, so keep in your mind that there is always opportunities there on the market, so you cannot miss anything. Okay, look at that one, look at how many pairs are over there. So just leave it. Okay, or if you're angry, if you feel some frustrations, just shut down your PC and go for a walk. Okay, that's gonna help you. There's the question, can you please explain what do you mean by flex strategy of trading? It's so simple. Okay, so you have the impulse, you have the flex, so which direction you're trading? To the upside. You can also take a breakout over there and follow the direction to the upside. Okay, so simple. If you see the selling impulse, correction to the downside, okay, you enter it on the breakout. This is the easiest strategy. Okay, the easiest strategy, you can enter it on the breakout and follow the direction to the downside. Okay, it's simple. And this is what every beginner needs to watch and try and backtest and see if it works for you. Okay, and this strategy works on all the time frames: 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. So, and like I said, the lower the lower time frame you will go, the more experience you'll need. Good. So are you still with me? Let's go. Aussie cat. I do not recommend you trading the Aussie cat. I can see that both of economy, Aussie and CAT, will gain some strength across the market. So we can see that this will go up, down, up, down. It will struggle there for some time. And trading there between in this basically in this correction makes no sense. Okay, so you can, okay, if you feel that you want to trade, let it go back at the top, tag even that high and then reverse to the downside and then struggling there and then going higher. So this is how you can trade if you feel, but I don't like to trade there in those zones, in this correction, basically, not zones, sorry. We are not calling it zones. I don't know why I use this word now. This is in the correction, okay? So we are not trading in the correction. So skip it, okay? Don't watch all the New Zealand and both of them. New Zealand USD, what we are having there, I can see that New Zealand it's getting ready to push higher now. Okay, so New Zealand to gain some strength because the market. So what you have to do, watch lower time frame corrections over there and follow it. Okay, so follow the flex for the upside. It's so simple. So simple. Can I quickly see the Aussie analysis again? You have to wait. Okay, so you're a little bit late. You can watch the recording there. Okay, that's gonna take some time if I will be going back to the charts. Okay, or stay with me. We'll watch it at the end of the webinar. I use diversion in top bottom of a channel as you turn. Yeah, the diversion can confuse you sometimes. So rely more on the patterns. Okay, diversion could be tricky sometimes. How do you screen thousands of Forex indices and shares for an entry opportunity? We are watching only for the best opportunity. So this is how we work in our trading academy. So every day in our trading academy, we are having the daily webinar where I'm holding the webinar and we are watching which pair has the best opportunity to trade, and then the whole academy is focusing now on those pairs which I shared with them. Okay, so this week what we have been doing is we've been mostly focusing on the euro Aussie and euro USD. Okay, so those were the pairs which we've been focusing. Okay, so some my traders took their nice sell opportunities from the top, and like I said, euro USD. Okay, so those are the opportunities that we took, and this is how we filter it out. Okay, those are the biggest trades and we will hold those trades for quite a long. Okay, there are a lot of money, and with those trades, once they will start, we can easily double our accounts. And this is how it works basically. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, we are watching every day what is tradable for current day and for current week. Okay, we are filtering out the trades and which direction they are gonna move and which direction we have to watch. Quite similar like we are doing there on the weekly market outlook, but in daily webinar there are much more details. Okay, so we are talking about the entries and so on. Diversion, exactly, it's confusing. Yeah, so you when you're trading, try to avoid indicators. Okay, so watch it like this. It's better to rely on the patterns. Okay, so indicators could be quite confusing one. So here, for example, here is the diversion, for example, because you will not see this part of the direction. Okay, so what you'll think, you'll start buying this one, and guess what the pair will do? It will drop, and you will miss this sell because you will be watching for this buy because you saw the diversion over there. Okay, so wrong. Okay, rely on the patterns. Rely on the patterns. So what we have to do? What are these yellow lines you have on your screen? This is how I mark the patterns. Basically, I don't need them. Okay, so those lines are in my eyes, basically. Okay, those are lines in my eyes, in my head, but I put them because of you guys. This is how you will how you learn your eyes, or how you'll teach your eyes. Okay, those will helps you identify the patterns. For example, there, okay, so we have identified that there is a nice flag which has pushed the downside. Okay, the move is completed, we tag the bottom, and this is it. Okay, so I labeled this for you guys and for my people in the academy so they know what exactly we are watching and what was the reason to decide like that and so on. So let's go New Zealand USD. This is the flag we should be watching for, and the buy is waiting there on you. Okay, so we will watch it also into details in our daily webinars in the academy. Okay, so if any one of you guys are interested to join my team, to join the academy, there is a 6 to 8 weeks trading course. There are the pre-recorded videos which you will have to watch, and then you will have to apply it in your trading, and you have to backtest it, and this will dramatically improve your knowledge. And what you will have there, it's also a community. We are active all the time. We are sharing and discussing about the trades. This is really powerful stuff, which will also improve your profile, sorry, account. And daily webinars, they are so powerful. We are watching into details the chart, and you are able to ask anything. Okay, so there's the membership, which you will have to pay. Just go simply to my website, tradewithmaster.eu, choose the membership that fits with you, and I will end you I will add you to my group. Sorry, I'll add you to my groups. I will welcome you there. You'll have the access to the educational stuff, and that's it. Okay, so this is how your journey will start with the professional trading. There is not a joke. Okay, we are doing the professional stuff and serious things. So New Zealand, then same there. What we'll be watching, it's same there. Okay, so some kind of the flags on lower time frame depends how move will start to develop, and then we'll be watching for our buy setup. So nice move. It's also developing over there. The flag pattern many times have false breakouts, stop loss hunting. Yes, that's because you are not entering on a good point, on a good direction. Okay, so here's the example. Okay, so here is the example. If you're watching that kind of the pattern, and if you will be entering somewhere there, okay, so people can enter there with putting their stop loss there, that makes no sense. Okay, you have to close your trade immediately. That makes no sense. Your entry, it's bad, it's too late, and makes no sense. What you have to do is you watching your time frame, watching your lower time frame, and find the entry within this move. Okay, so go to the 15 minute, 5 minutes, or so on, and find the flag into this direction there. Okay, it is, trust me, the lower you will go, the more flags you will find. And there's the problem, false breakout. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Most of them are facing with this problem, or they are getting too high. Okay, so what happens is we are having the flag there, people are getting into the flag somewhere there. Okay, so you will enter it somewhere there. What the price will do, it will tag that high, your entry is there, and guess what, price will reverse to the downside, and your stop loss is there. Okay, so it will hit exactly your stop loss, and guess what will happen, it will continue your direction, and then you will feel frustrations, you will get mad. Okay, so what the fuck, what has just happened, it goes in my direction, how they know that my stop loss is there. Okay, so people quite often are asking how the market knows that I have stop loss there. Okay, they know, they are trying to scam me and so on. No, okay, you are the problem, you have the wrong entry point, and your stop loss was not reasonable. Okay, so the market cannot see your entries, cannot see your stop losses. They don't care about your trades. Okay, they don't care about your trades. The problem is just in you. Okay, try to fix it. Okay, this is what I was talking before about entries. Okay, so reply that recording and watch it. I've been explaining you into details how important your entry is, and this is the next mistake which will result if you will be entering low or on the bad entry point. Could we wait for test pullback after breaking out the flag? That could be quite late. Okay, so you're talking like this. Okay, so going back, retesting and entering there. That's sometimes that doesn't appear. Okay, if the trend is strong, then this pullback which you're talking about will not appear. Okay, and it could happen that you will miss the direction, especially if there is the strong direction or a strong momentum, then you may miss it. Okay, this pullback will not appear. So for example, over there, oops, sorry. Here you didn't have the pullback, you see, and the price just went, but nice pips are there. Okay, so nice pips are there which you have missed. Okay, and this is what I don't like. Pullback, it's not a good idea. At least not for me, right? New Zealand Chief, let's go. Let's continue with the setups. So Chief, it's quite interesting for this week ahead. Okay, so if Chief drops down, then this will go higher. If Chief continues for one more up, then this is the move which you will see in the upcoming week. Okay, so now here's the big question: what the price will do on the Chief. Okay, will Chief gain some strength across the market, or will it lose its strength across the market? That will result with those both pairs. Okay, so they are in the direction where they can move into both direction. They can go up and they can go down. So having your entry point there, it's like being in the casino. Okay, being in the casino. So here's again the problem: entering or whatever. If there will be the perfect flag, you are still on the point where the market can go up or where it can go down. So what I will do, I would rather wait. Okay, I will not be trading Aussie Chief and New Zealand Chief until the correction will be clear. Going for one more low, that would be the perfect. Okay, going for one more high, I will try to watch and find the flag later on, not there, somewhere there. Okay, so there it's where I will be watching for the flags. Will not be rushing. Your daily membership webinar is a live training room or educational webinar with question and answers. My daily membership. What did you mean daily membership webinar? There is the membership which you will pay and you will get the access to the daily webinars where we have a live trading room or where we talk about the trades, okay? And educational webinar, it's also included there in the daily webinar. If you have any questions, I will go into details and answer your questions, what is not clear to you. So I'm answering your question and answers. But the educational part, the main education, will get the access to our pre-recorded videos. This is what you have to watch before joining the daily webinars, because you will be not able to understand us on daily webinars. Okay, daily webinars could be quite difficult if you don't understand what we are talking about. So that's why you are having first the educational videos which you have to pass, which you have to watch, and then it will be easier to follow us on the daily webinars to understand what we are talking in the general. Do you use currency indexes when analysis declining direction of the market? Yeah, I use indexes. I'm using the indexes, of course. So yeah, here's the double direction. New Zealand cat, same there. Okay, New Zealand can go up and let it go down. Okay, you are in the middle, so that makes no sense entering the market there. It will go lower. Okay, so rather wait. Okay, I'm not interested. But if you do, if you want, if you think that market will give you enough profit over there, you can watch it on lower time frame. Keep your eyes, watch for the sell there, put your stop loss above the high, but that's not 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Okay, so you're maybe a little bit late. But if you do feel happy and if you find a good setup with the good risk reward ratio, you can consider taking it. And if you will be lucky, your trade will be there. Okay, so entry will be good enough. Okay, so once the chart will hit the trend line, you can put it on break even and you will be only watching it. Normally, how long do you stay in the trade? That depends of the market. I stay till the end. Okay, until the pattern is completed, I am into the market. I have open trade. Okay, so that depends which pattern I'm trading. Is it the daily? Is it the 4 hour direction? Is it the 1 hour? Is it 15 minutes and so on? Okay, sometimes I'm holding the trades for 2 days only, 3 days. Sometimes I'm holding it all the way up to 15 days, 14 days, depends. Okay, so I'm totally open. I'm not limiting myself. Okay, so I'm not cutting my profit until I see the direction it's in the play, until I see that there is no pattern changing formation. I'm holding the trade into this direction. Okay, but once I see that pattern is about to change, that the pattern is reversing and we are losing the momentum and so on, then I will cut my profit. Okay, so I'll take my profit and That's it. Easy. Canadian, this one could be nice. Okay, so Canadian, this there it could be a nice buying opportunity. So what you guys have to do, just watch and wait for the flag and continue to the upside. Okay, so let me just leave it with the green flag. Cat Chief, that one goes slower. Okay, we've been watching it to sell it somewhere there, but it goes too fast. Okay, a little bit too fast gone, but no, nothing, no worries. Okay, so we are not watching it currently. What it can do, this one can push higher, but pushing higher, we have to see the chief lose its strength across the market. Okay, chief needs to lose its strength across the market. But what I can see during the next week, we can see one more low to break this low, and then we'll start turning to the upside. Okay, so there it will be a nice pattern breaking this, and then continuation to the upside. Okay, so this is what we can have. So be careful, watch it before getting into the market. Chief, it's quite tricky at the moment, so don't let it confuse you. Your Aussie perfect trade. Okay, so those who've been watching me since last few couple of weeks or months even or half a month, they know that we've been selling from there, we've been selling from there, we've been selling from there, and we are selling it from there. So what you can do, you can also watch for the flags and keep on selling. Okay, so general public, watch it for the flags and keep following all the way to the downside. Okay, so nice trade is coming over there. We will watch it there into details in our academy. And while we are watching the sell, here's the picture. Okay, so here's the peak pattern that we are watching. Okay, and then going down. Okay, so this is the move which we are watching. Once we'll catch it, there's the nice money over there. Okay, so nice money is over there. At least back at new low. Okay, this is the minimum what we will catch. This is for about probably 500 pips or even more. Okay, so more, yeah. There is 600 pips. Okay, 600 pips. This is at least 20% of the profit with one single trade. Easy. Right? And even then add a couple of trades and you almost double your account. So once the chart goes, then you're easily making money and you can enjoy yourself. So watch for the flags, continuation to downside. So easy. Your USD, been talking already about. So watch for the more flags, watch for more flags, and then continuation to upside. Watch DXY before you will be buying. Okay, so if that could go and turn for the one more low and DXY for one more high, this will go lower, close all your trades on break even, and we'll be buyers again. Okay, so simple. Don't rush. Don't push the market. If it's trying to reverse, let it reverse. Are you still with me, guys, on TradingView and YouTube? So one guy is active there on YouTube. To stay in the trade for a long time, days, you need to have a very wide stop loss to absorb pullback and therefore small stake contract. No, that's not true. You don't need to have a big, huge stop loss. You only need good entry point. Okay, this is what I'm saying all the time. Having good entry point, it's everything. You don't need to use wider stop loss. Okay, I don't mean that you can use 10 pips stop loss or 20 pip. Okay, that's what we are not doing. Okay, this is gambling stop loss. Okay, so entry point, it's the number one thing which you have to master if you would like to be damn profitable, because with mastering your entry point, the option for managing your trade will burn. Will burn. Okay, so you'll have the new option to manage your trades. Okay, so guys are still there, so let's go. Here New Zealand, New Zealand will go higher. Okay, so I can see this dragging higher, and then we'll watch for sells on there, similar as your Aussie. Okay, so let it go higher. Can I go for the buy? I don't recommend you. Okay, I don't recommend you taking this buy. It's useless. Okay, so this buy is useless, so don't do anything. Be patient, watch it, and then we'll watch price action there. Okay, so watch price action there on lower time frame, 5 to 15 minute price action before taking this sell to the downside. Nice sell also appearing over there. This can drag down nicely. So again, 10-15% of the profit easily with one single trade. Your cat not looking good. If it's gonna give you some correction, then keep selling, keep selling, keep selling it all the way down to that trend line. Okay, so easy. Your chief, This one is same. The question is again in the chief, but chief will go down in the bigger direction. So that means we will not see this movement. Okay, so I'm not anticipating this move. I'm anticipating this move. So what we will have to do is just keep your eyes on the buy stops. What the price can do, it can go for one more low and then it will start its move to the upside. Okay, so be open, expect this move. If not, at least go for try this flag once it will appear over there. Go for this flag or even going lower and then flag. Okay, depends. I cannot predict you right now. We just need the market some time to develop its movement. Okay, so give market some time. Euro GBP, there was the nice sell, and pound it's currently gaining across the market. That's gonna push it to the downside. Okay, so within this area, so there, I would love to see guys that you will be watching for the buy setups. Why? Because then there is the nice move which is coming. Okay, so quite similar like this movement over there, it's coming. So again, nice profit is waiting there on you, but let first market go down. Okay, let this move to appear. That could take up to 4 days. Okay, so Thursday, Friday, maybe we can have that movement, even Wednesday. Okay, depends how market will be moving. Okay, don't rush it again. Let it slowly come back to that trend line, or it can even come close to this point over there. Okay, so even lower and then going higher. Okay, the move will still be there. Still nice buy will wait there for you. Euro yen. Okay, euro yen going higher. If yen drops totally, and this could easily go for new high before dropping. Okay, so you can watch for buy setups. Okay, this could be the contracting flat which is finished, and this could just start pushing higher. Okay, so this could give you a nice flag over there and then pushing higher back at this top, and then you will have to decide, but not having the buy stop over there and buy entries there. Easy. Pound USD, non-tradable for me. Okay, this could now go a little bit higher and it can still reverse to the downside before going to the upside. Okay, so stay away from it, or if this will give you any loss of momentum, so there big corrections, sorry, this, sorry, yeah, like this, then you can consider some sales all the way back to the trend line. Otherwise, you are not buyer, so don't buy the pound USD. Makes no sense. Pound Aussie, same there. Let it do whatever it wants to do there at the top, and then the move to the downside will appear. So nice trade is over there waiting. Also new. Okay, so same movement, same nice sell. It's coming. Watch them. Pound Chief, stay away from it. Not tradable. Let it go back at the top, and then we'll watch. So nothing there. Pound Yen. This will drag higher. Okay, not far, but we can watch it. This pushing higher, even break it. Pound New Zealand, same there. That can go for the flag and then going higher and then go lower. Okay, so this move to appear in the next week. This and then go lower. Pound cat, don't trade it. Okay, I'm not interested in the pound cat. Quite confusing one. Pound Nokia and this to come back or even break it. So it's worth of watch for sell setup somewhere there. Don't just simply blindly take the sell. Wait for the setup. Wait on the lower time frame. Some reactions, nice setup. Then trigger your trade. Chief Yen, non-tradable for me. At least not yet. Chief Nokia and this to push lower. Okay, depends now that what Chief will do, but I don't recommend you taking this trade. There are many other trades which are looking better. Use the Chief. Same there, the Chief. It's still the question where it will move. So this can just slightly push lower. So that means that the Chief has one more wave to the upside. Okay, if this move will appear over there, this slowly movement, something like this. Okay, so slowly movement can appear over there, this movement. Okay, and that will mean that Chief is pushing higher, and all those pairs will know how they will move. And then of course buy will come. USDN is losing its momentum. Probably we will see there a nice running flat. This is the daily running flat which is trying to appear over there. Look at that one. There is the daily running flat, and then you'll see a huge buy over there. Okay, so every one of you needs to catch that buy. This is the huge buy which is coming, and with this buy you will be easily double your account. Okay, or at least make 20%, 15%, something like that. Okay, so it will be easily. So watch it. If you want, you can go for this short term sell, which will be in the play next week, and then the big move will be for the upside. It could be strong movement and fast movement. USD CAT, non-tradable. I don't like it. Leave it. USD Mexican, non-tradable, not looking good. Leave it. Noken, same there. Okay, it will go lower, but don't take it. It's useless. USDC can go a little bit lower and then it can still go up and then go lower. So non-tradable, don't trade them. Okay, they are useless. We're having the question. The market moves in milliseconds. Looking at the hours of or days chart to enter a trade do not give you the real-time price. You have to watch the higher time frame for the direction and lower time frame. You will find the good entry and good price to enter the market. Okay, so no worries. You have to master lower time frame. There is where the money comes. Gold, the gold will probably struggle and slowly pushing higher. Can you consider some buys? Yeah, you can find some buys. How far back at this trend line? Okay, so this is placed there since quite a long. We've been watching this in daily webinar. It plays exactly as been anticipating. So what you would like to see is some flag pushing back at the trend line. If it struggles there, remove your profit. It's gonna go for new low, and then to go. If you will be lucky, this trade will break out. Okay, so depends how lucky you are. Okay. Mm, silver. Silver can go higher. Also there. Same as gold. Okay, so going higher, breaking those tops, all those tops. These and these. Break it and then going lower and then going higher. Okay, so this could be the quite bigger correction there, which will be in the play. Okay, so watch for the buy stops. Sugar going lower probably. Okay, so dragging lower. There. US oil. Okay, so we've been selling it and it's on the break even trade. Okay, so there was the nice sales. Nice sales were there. Put them on break even. Okay, so it's supposed to be out. The price is going back at the top once again. Okay, so I'm not interested for this buy. Same there. Going for one new buy. You can see where we've been watching it for the sell. It's going back at the top and sell. Okay, so you're supposed to be a seller there, break even, seller there, break even again. Okay, so they are going back at the top. Ignore it. Okay, ignore the oil in the next couple of days. US 30. What we'll see there, we will see there's some struggling. Okay, it can take up some weeks or at least this week. Okay, so watch it. Once it will come to the trend line, once it will break this top, this is where you will start watching for a sell stops. Okay, it will be quite easy. How many hours your educational materials? Oh, I do not exactly know how many hours are there. Okay, there are two groups of training videos and there are around 30 videos, 30 plus videos. And what I'm doing now, I'm also recording and preparing one new training videos for 221. They are upgraded variation. They are based on the people mistakes. Okay, so I created the training videos about mistakes. This is really powerful stuff, and this is what will help people massively improve their knowledge and what will boost their knowledge basically. Okay, so there is never ending story about education material. There's always something new. Okay, and I'm really now working on those videos. So let's go. Nasdaq 100. What is there? Same there. Let it push higher. Watch for the sell stops. SL setups are coming there, same there. SP 500 record high, it's breaking again, and then we will see a downside. Okay, so watch for sell stops at any time soon. They can appear, watch it, and then take the sell. German 30, let it go higher. Okay, so that's the buy stop. It's pushing higher. It will go back, breaking those stops at least somewhere there. It can just start dropping lower. Okay, so there's the area to watch. So now you don't need to watch, but Tuesday probably you will start watching Tuesday, and then to Friday you will see how the price will complete itself, and then you will be a seller. UK 100, nothing there. Let it go higher. Okay, so it's useless at the moment. Okay, so Bitcoin will already pass the Bitcoin. So this is it. again repeating that crypto it's not tradable. It's not tradable in the upcoming week again. Let it do whatever it wants to do, and then we will put our capital in the crypto once it will settle down, once it will give us a good price for longer term positions, for the longer term profits. Okay, so this is it. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions? If no, if there will no question, then I will slowly. No questions. That's perfect. So I answer all your questions. That's really good to hear. Really good to hear that I have answered all your questions. Well done. Thank you. Thank you also for a good support. And I would love to thank you all those who are making their progress. Okay, so people are sending me some DMs that they are dramatically improving their knowledge by watching those webinars. And this is so great. Okay, so great. Good to hear. I want to have the webinar with you only how? Depends how did you mean. This is you mean the private course or just to talk? Okay, you can, guys, you can send me, if you have any question, you can send me the email. You can contact me on Telegram. Okay, under the link you will find the Telegram link. Simply join the channel. There's the pinned message. You can send me the DM. If not so, and if you don't like this, you can also send me the email. Okay, simply go to the website. The website link it's under the video again. So all the social links are under the video. So apply them and you will find my contact over there, and then you can ask me whatever you want. Okay, about the membership, you can also send me the message. Thank you for your time. Thank you everyone. So please hit that like button on the YouTube. I would love to see that YouTube algorithm will recommend to the others that webinar, because it's really powerful and educational. And if you share this webinar, this will be really good. You may help someone who is struggling and who would love to learn something new and totally different. Okay, so slowly let us see all the analysis again. You can watch all the analysis. Okay, they are uploaded there on TradingView, and they are also under my profile. Under the stream tab, you'll find the recordings also since previous weekly market outlook, so the webinars. And for those who are watching me on YouTube, you know where to find the recordings. It's so easy. You will have a big thumb up. Great. So this is good. Thank you everyone for being there. It was really nice time there with you. So take care. See you next Sunday, and have a lot of profit in the upcoming week. Take care. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.